The Grumman F-14 Tomcat. The Grumman F-14 Tomcat was an American twin-engine, supersonic, swing-wing, carrier-based aircraft developed as an carrier-based interceptor and fleet defense aircraft. Specifications: equipped with two General Electric F-110 GE400 afterburning turbojets, one 20mm M61A1 six-barreled 20mm Vulcan rotary cannon, 10 total hardpoints that can have AIM-54 Phoenix, AIM-7 Sparrow, and AIM-54 and an AIM-9 Sidewinder missiles, a top speed of Mach 2.34 or 1,544 miles an hour, a range of 1,800 miles, a combat range of 580 miles, and a service ceiling of 53,000 feet. Design and development. Beginning in the late 1950s, the U.S. Navy sought a long-range, high-endurance interceptor to defend its carrier battle groups against long-range anti-ship missiles launched from jet bombers and submarines of the Soviet Union. They outlined an idea for a fleet air defense aircraft with a more powerful radar and a longer range than the McDonnell Douglas F-4 Phantom II to intercept both enemy bombers and missiles at long range. Studies led to the concept of the Douglas F-6D Missileer and the General Dynamics F-111B project, the F-6D Missileer project in 1959. But it was a large subsonic aircraft, appeared to have little ability to defend itself once it fired the missiles, and the project was canceled in December 1961. The Navy was still looking for a long-range defensive aircraft, but one with higher performance than the Missileer. The Navy was directed to participate in the Tactical Fighter Experimental Program with the U.S. Air Force Secretary of Defense Robert McNamara. McNamara wanted a joint solution, all-service aircraft that would have a low cost and would be used by all branches of the U.S., all air branches of the U.S. military, which include the Navy, the Air Force, and the Marine Corps. And does an aircraft like this sound familiar? I've covered it in I slightly covered it in the Century Series video. It led to the F-111B, which was the carrier-based aircraft that didn't work out, and it also sounds like the F-35 Joint Strike Fighter. In the media, the F-14 Tomcat was central to the 1986 film Top Gun and the 2022 film Top Gun Maverick, flown by this not really well-known actor named Tom Cruise. And thanks to the film Top Gun and its sequel Top Gun Maverick, the F-14 Tomcat is now one of the most famous aircraft of all time. In the end, the Grumman F-14 Tomcat was one of the most famous aircraft of all time, with its famous swing wings, twin engine, and somewhat wide fuselage. Sadly, not many F-14s survive. Most of them were destroyed, so that the Iranian Air Force couldn't get spare parts for theirs. They were produced from 1969 to 1991, with 712 units produced. If you have any aircraft to recommend, leave them in the comments down below, and I'll see you next time. And I'm also going to recommend watching either Top Gun or Top Gun Maverick for really cool aircraft scenes.